Roundtable, sponsored by Discount Gold and Silver Trading. I am Melody Pearstrom, and it is Monday, February 23rd, 2009, and thank you for joining us this afternoon, and you are listening to Financial Survival. And yes, this program is brought to you by Discount Gold and Silver, 1-800-375-4188. That is 1-800-375-4188. And we are back in central Pennsylvania today, and lots of good comments about the program, and that the airing of the program was a lot clearer on Friday, so perhaps, starting very soon we'll be able to fix it for you, as I know a lot of you listen to it on your iPods and your MP3s and Blackberries and whatever else they have out there for computer for your listening pleasure. And lots of times I've been told that it doesn't come through very clear, but on Friday's program it was excellent. So we will try to do a little bit better job coming in the very near future, perhaps Wednesday. But again, thank you for joining us. If you have any questions today, I think a fair amount of questions coming in today. Discount Gold and Silver at yahoo.com for your questions regarding the gold and silver coins, and of course your emails. For your questions for the program, Discount Gold and Silver at yahoo.com, and of course our website, discountgoldandsilvertrading.net, discountgoldandsilvertrading.net. Gold. Pretty good day in gold today. Right now, it's pretty good. It's been flat all day, but we ran up almost to 1,000. I think futures popped over 1,000. But right now we're looking up 30 cents at $994.50. Silver's up 6 cents at $14.50. Platinum is down $4 at $1,082. And palladium is down 17 at $201. And coin prices, again, up a little bit. They're strong. They're steady. Availability, even gold eagles, disappearing, folks. So, the Treasury is playing the little games again. They're not shipping out what they promised they would ship. And so, again, don't wait around. Get it while you can and get it at great prices, and give us a call at 1-800-375-4188. We have Robert Chapman joining us today from the International Forecaster, and, of course, he's the editor and publisher and joins us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I know everyone loves Bob. You've been called Uncle Bob.
Uncle, no less.
Uncle Bob. Good afternoon, Bob.
Good afternoon. It's very nice to be here again, and very nice to still be healthy. And had a great golf game on Sunday, I should say, and I rejuvenated myself over the weekend, I guess. And one of the things I've noticed here last week, and then going into this weekend and today, that there is not nearly the amount of information that was coming out over the past 3 or 4 months. It seems like, kind of like the bottom has fallen out of the news category. And I'm even seeing less informative research as well. But anyway, just a idiosyncrasy maybe. The Dow was off 251 today, close to the lows for the day. It looks to me like the government has just about given up on trying to hold it at the 2003 and 1997 level on the Dow of 7,286. It is 7,115. So it's clearly broken down. Next stop, 6,000 to 6,600. Then 55, and then 5, and then 42 to 45, and then 38. And if we're lucky, it will hold at 3,800. If it does not, From there, it's anybody's guess because there really isn't any support levels left. If we repeat on an earnings basis what we saw happen during the 1930s in earnings versus the Dow, I would say we could go to 1,260 to 14,500 on the Dow. Now, we've been right for 20 years in the international forecaster on almost everything. And I see an excellent chance at 38.42. So that means if you have cash-heavy insurance policies or annuities, or you're in the stock market, in regular stocks, the only exception is the gold and silver shares. Get out. It's your last chance. Most people are going to end up, 20 months ago, and probably to the end of this year, losing about 70% of their investments. Pensions are becoming unglued. Next year will be a nightmare. And that isn't where it's going to end. It's just beginning, actually. And the whole world's got the same problem. Nobody's going to escape this. And, the dollar is unnaturally strong at this time, although unless you're in dollars, which all of us are, it does make a difference ultimately. But the dollar and the market have decoupled from gold and silver. They are no longer the influence that they were previously, and that sort of ratio, state business, will continue now and for an indefinite period. What's really happened here is that gold is going up, not because of inflation, but because of flight to quality. The only real currency that doesn't owe anybody anything. Gold has no debt. It just has purity. And so, in time, if you're able to maintain what wealth you have, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million, in this episode that we're going through, which many of you will live 20 and 30 years from now, and say, how did we make it through that? Many of us, like me, I will be dead, and people my age will be gone. And we'll have nothing to say about anything. But be as it may, the body is not an eternal machine, as we well know. But anyway, that's where we're going. And I'm still getting reports like Melody just mentioned, lack of product. I understand that there has been one firm in the United States that buys for large investors, people who are putting their money to work on a long-term basis, and they've been very, very aggressive in the numismatic coin market. And I've been told that's one of the reasons that there's not as many choices available and not as many coins are available as they have been in the past, and that's why premiums are climbing. And these are not flippers. These are people who are in for the long term, which is very good. Now, the public in America still is not in the market. Of Americans in total, we might be outside looking somewhere at 3 to 5% of all Americans have any interest whatsoever in coins. And the onslaught of the unwashed is yet to arrive, and it will arrive at probably around $3,000 an ounce, which is okay. They'll still all make money, and they'll hold part of their assets together, and this is what we're all about. This is protection. And goodness knows we've been helped a lot of people. There's some programs they do where they have call-in. And quite frankly, I like the call-ins, but it's kind of embarrassing when people get on and say, you saved me, and I made so much money, and so on and so forth. And we're happy about that, both Melody and I, and others who have been a part of this, trying to protect as many people as we can. And we're getting letters from all over the world. I mean, my first 3 emails this morning, and I answered yesterday, Sunday, I answered 155 emails. And the first 3 this morning, one was from a girl in Switzerland, one was from Germany, and the other one's from Thailand. So and I had one from England as well. And